Hey everybody, it's Grayson. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're having a great day. Today's gonna be kind of something simple, and I came about this when I was talking to a buddy of mine over the past weekend related to the report of that French retailer, grocery retailer, taking out Pepsi products. This is their soda product line, water product line, and even like Frito-Lay, which they own, because of increased pricing and decreased product size. Basically, shrinkflation, where companies are keeping the same product size but decreasing the volume in it, the amount that you get, and then increasing their pricing. Now, Pepsi is blaming that on inflation, saying that they're increasing their costs. The problem is that they were getting large amounts of net profits. Their profits have been increasing. So, is it really inflation? The reason why I mention this, and the reason why my buddy and I were talking about it, is because I was thinking of it several times ago, and even before Pepsi, going, I'm a bit conflicted. And why am I conflicted? Well, to be honest, it's because I think of both ways. From an investor standpoint, which I am, and somebody that wants the stock market to keep going up because that is what is growing my wealth, I want to see companies making more money, making more profit. That is one of the leading indicators of a company's success and growth is profit. Now, it could be just top line revenue and gross profit, maybe not so much net, but we want to see that increasing. So as an investor and somebody that actually has Pepsi in some of the ETFs that I have, I want to see that number increasing. So as an investor, I like it. But as a consumer, I hate it because I hate shrinkflation. I hate the idea that a company can just go, well, inflation, and then just increase the prices just because they can. Because everybody else is doing it because of inflation. Now, I do know that inflation is affecting companies. It costs more to get supplies. It costs more to get the goods and the necessary raw products to make things. That is true. It's not a lie. But if you're already doing massive amounts of revenue and profit and having more profit, do you really need to increase prices? Or are you just using the economics that is around you to do it? So that's the thing. So I wanted to actually ask you, I wanted to keep this pretty simple. What do you guys think? Does this actually be something that you think about? Do you think about at one side and the conflict of interest that you might have personally? As an investor, I want the stock market to go up. As a consumer, I'm tired of being taken advantage of on the prices side and having less quality products, having less quantity, but yet more, costs me more. So I have to keep paying higher. So where do we draw the line? Where is the line in the sand? Because if you're like me, the majority of my wealth is going to be made in the stock market. The majority of, my future retirement income is going to be due to the stock market rising. So if we try to say, hey, let's, let these companies, come back down the earth, that's going to knock out a large chunk of our wealth. Because if we are invested in the stock market, which, I would say 99% of people that actually get to retirement and have money to retire, they've gotten that money from investing in the stock market. So what do we do here? I think it's a conflict of interest on my own personal investing side as an investor in the stock market, and then as somebody who is just trying to live, man. So what do you guys think? Is this something you think about? Is this a conflict of interest that you've ever thought about? How do we play both sides? My buddy and I couldn't come up with a real solution on how to fix it. So I figured I'd ask you guys. Plain and simple. What do you think? Is this something that you think about? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this type of video and this structure, this is kind of something that I really want to get into. Make sure to like and subscribe the video. And I hope to see you next time on Wealth Bites. And I hope we're all just a little bit wealthier.